What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dirty Derbs Racing YouTube channel. And this weekend we are at US 41 for a show called All Gas No Brakes. It is another big rim shootout car show. They're gonna have all types of cars here today, and we're gonna try for that hard tire class again. So we got this thing warmed up already. And honestly, track's already open. We're here early, but the track's already open. We're ready to make some test passes. So we got Rico here helping him out again today, and we're gonna see what happens.
We know what's gonna happen.
We know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen?
Dirty Derbs for the win it.
Dirty Derbs for the win. We'll see. We know a few people here already. Over there is JB's car. He had that black Regal, and when we went down to Mississippi, him and I were a dead even race. So if I mess up, it's he wins. If he messes up, I win. That's going to be one of those deals. So we'll just see what happens when we get out there. But we're going to make our first test pass today and just kind of see how it goes. We'll go over some data and see how the track. I haven't even looked at the track, so we'll see how that is too. And we'll know more after this first test pass. First test pass. The track doesn't look great. We'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna try to leave soft. Nobody's getting down. Bigger timing retard in there, and just tone the 60 foot down as much as we can. So we'll see what happens now. Make some tuning changes and try to get here in a little bit. Alright, so we made that first pass and it spun probably way before the 60 foot, honestly. Not a lot of people are getting down. So I went over the data and I took 150 RPM out of the launch RPM, and then I put another 2 degrees of timing in the timing retard for the launch retard. So I took a little bit of boost out. I'm kind of doing everything I can to really knock the power out of this thing before the 60 foot. So if we can make it through that 60 foot, even if it's slow, we'll be in really good shape. So it went 160, 60 foot, and then spun out there. That's my competition so far as of today. So as of right now, I should say. So it spun at the 60 foot, still went at 168, 60 foot or something. I let out a little bit early. It went a 640, I think. So good starting point, but hopefully this next run will really chip away at that time and do a lot better. So we'll see what happens.
What condition you think the track in today, though?
I think it's not quite there yet. I mean, everybody's still kind of spinning. It's still early. The sun is just now coming out. Windy and cloudy day, but now actually both the wind and the clouds are dying down. The sun's coming out, so hopefully that track starts to tack up, and we start laying it down. So other than that, we'll just go make another test pass, try to get better and better. Man, I feel way stickier just on the burnout. I hope that's a good sign. See what happens here. Good time slip. She went a 148.60 foot on a hard tire, 24-inch Forgiato hard tire, and a small tire on that. 148.60 foot. Went a 598, 120 miles per hour. So that was a good one. I'll take it. Making our third test pass. I didn't make a lot of changes, but I made some. down the track. Kinda. The track is not like the greatest, stickiest track, so we're just gonna try to get some races in. So Bag Talk, this is his show. He was joking earlier and said, "Give him the hit and we'll race." So we're just kind of hanging out and shooting the shit right now. So I'm gonna take him up on that. I'm gonna give him the hit, and we're gonna see what happens. So.
But y'all racing the 8th for the quarter.
We didn't talk about that. He might want to race quarter mile. I'm gonna stay in it as long as I can. So I'll just stay in it if I have to, and if I don't, then I'm gonna let off. So, but we're just hanging out and trying to have some fun. People want to see some racing, so I'm trying to show some.
I think they want to see a dead body.
Well, that's the part of that.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna live.
The truck has definitely made a name for itself, and everybody seems scared of the truck right now. I don't know why.
You said it. You said it. Stand
Must
on
have been
it.
the passes
They
that I've been
scared
making, and the wheelie off the trailer 2 weeks ago. But I know there are a lot faster cars on a hard tire than my truck. I do not think this is the fastest car out here. So it's just we'll see what happens, you know. Alright guys, we're racing Bag Talk. I'm gonna go way over out of the groove. Nobody's really getting down very good. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna go way out of the groove. I also gotta give him the hit. So I'm just gonna wait for him to leave, and then I'll take off.
Hey, that is, come here, bro. Turn this GoPro on. Hit the button at the top. Yeah. Go. Got it. It turned red? That's cool. We're going to edit that shit anyway.
make sure he's all good. What happened? Oh no!
I swear to God.
Throttle cable. You trying to put that fucker through the floor?
It ain't even broke. Look at it. Oh, I think, I don't know.
His throttle cable popped off the throttle body a little bit. There's just a little bit too much slop in there, so it was all good, all for fun anyway. But maybe it would have been a little closer if that wouldn't happen for him. So he wouldn't able to go 100% throttle.
Too late now.
There's a buy run in here, right?
No, we're 8. So
Oh, we're 8?
no buy.
Oh,
Pick
it
a
don't
ride.
matter then. All right.
So you're 2. How far are you taking?
I don't like the color of that chip already. What you got? I don't like the color of your chip. I know that.
He's still young looking. Oh, here, unlike your phone. You got a bag? All right, I know right now. Who has 2R?
Dodged the bullet there, man. All right, I can breathe.
I'll see your ass sooner or later.
I know you will.
Who has 2L?
We get to run it back.
Right there. There you
Run it
go.
back.
There you watch.
I ain't giving you a head start this time. Alright guys, we're going up for first round and we drew chips. We're racing back talk again, so I'm not going to give him a 3-second head start like I did last time. Although his throttle cable broke, I actually fixed it for him. I wanted him to keep going throughout the night, so I was able to get his car fixed, and now he's back in it. So right now, KJ just got here with his truck and he's racing the other seats in. So they grudge race each other, and I think I'm right after them. So we'll see what happens. guys. So we drew chips for second round. I'm racing Fred in the blue Malibu. Don't know much about the car, just met the dude. We'll see what happens, you know? Anything could happen. So JB is racing KJ right now, which should be a pretty good race. We'll see what happens. 5 cars left already, so let's do this.
Come on up here. Right out this boat. We passing through it all day. Who y'all like? What about that mama on the truck? I think she had to be the man spot ready to walk. Oh, y'all. Two smoky burnout. Why do y'all?
So hot for us. So I was in it pretty hard. It started wheel hopping. I should have let out, but I was on and off the gas. I should have gave it a little bit more time to recover. I didn't. I was just trying to get down the track. It snapped all 5 lug studs off. There's 4 here in my hand, but these are 1/2-inch studs, but obviously we need to go to a 5/8. So something like this doesn't happen again. But luckily, Bag Talk had the tow truck, so we picked it up off the track, and I just ended up taking 2 lug studs off the other wheel and putting it on this side so we can get it off the tow truck and into the trailer. Unfortunately, we crinkled the bed a little bit,
hopefully my dad and my Uncle Scott can get it fixed up, get me back looking straight, but sometimes that's how racing goes. And all things considered, this is probably the best case scenario for what happened. I could have hit the wall, this wheel could have flew off at the other end of the track. It sucks, but realistically, this is the best case scenario. So we'll get back in the trailer, we'll head home, we'll get these upgraded to 1/2-inch studs. Hopefully this never happens again, but this is gonna be my last time on big rims for a little while anyway. So other than that, what do you think, Rico?
I think we came, had fun. Like I said, it could have been worse, well, like you said. And like you said, hey, we live and we learn on things. You know?
I think, yeah, we'll get bigger studs. I think we had something. You know, I'm not gonna say I think we would have won it hands down, but that's what you get for thinking that you got it in the bag. Something like this could happen. Anything could happen. So, all right, we're gonna get this thing off the tow truck and into the trailer and start our journey home. So.
All right, guys, we're back home. It's the next day. Time to assess some damages here. So at first glance, it doesn't really look terrible, right? You can see the kinkage here. And that, you know, it doesn't really look that bad. But what you probably don't realize is that there's 3 inches of, that's outside quarter panel. That's this blue right here. And it folded in. And it's black because of the tire. So it's not that noticeable, you know, out here. That's what I'm trying to tell myself.
This ain't bad, right? Yeah, it is. And that scratch make it real ugly. Make you not even want to drive it. Okay.
This is clearly not great, but this is what it is. Now, out of all things considered, this is probably best case scenario for what happened. Literally anything could have happened. This could have happened at the top of the track, and I might not be standing here today. So I could have hit the guy next to me. I could have hit the wall. I could have done anything. So to only have that little bit of damage, whatever, you know. This truck is a freaking warrior. So it gets beat, it gets driven, and it is what it is. So with that being said, my big rim racing career is over for now. Like I stated before, we're gonna get ready for 6th summer. So these wheels were coming off after this race regardless, and finally I can actually put them on the wagon. I drove the wagon like 1 or 2 times with the wheels on it. And if you're new here, that's kind of how these wheels in the truck became a thing, is that I bought those wheels for the wagon, and then I found out that they fit on the truck, and then I went down to a car show. As soon as I realized they fit, there was a car show coming up. I went down there and I won the whole shootout out of 20-something, 22 cars. So my first time out on the big wheels, I won the shootout, and it was awesome. But so we tried it again. We started up here with the first one, and then the second one, nothing really happened. And then the last one, not so much here or here, but right here, that's where we are now, at the bottom. So, all right, we're gonna throw these wheels on the wagon, and then start taking all the weight and everything out of the truck, and start getting this thing ready for 6th summer. I don't even know if I'm gonna fix the bed right now or if I'm just gonna leave it. It's not great, I ain't gonna lie, it's not great, but it is what it is. So, all right, we'll get some wheels switched over, and that'll be it.